Alright, looks like everything's going, so let's go. Hello! Hello, hello. We'll give a minute for people to filter in. I'm just cleaning off a stir stick anyways. The exciting life of someone who does resin. I want one of my bigger stir sticks because I'm going to make a big thing of resin. I am kind of debating whether I want to use this mixing cup. I guess I could do 2 batches of 100 milliliters, but I just don't know how accurate this cup's going to be for, like, pouring. Like, I don't know how accurate this cup's going to be. That's going to be my, well, I don't know. I may or may not use this mixing cup even though I just cleaned it out. The plan today is I'm making things that I don't have to put into, or that I can't put into the pressure pot. So we're making a bunch of, well, these you could get turned into magnets and foam grips. And I have some examples here to show you, things I've made. And we're just going to try and figure out some design ideas and pick colors and that sort of stuff. Could be a long stream as we waffle about, you know, we go back and forth on what we want to do, or it could be short stream, I don't know. That's probably good enough. Probably good enough. So I'll just clear resin anyways. Alright. There's just kind of like little bits of resin still on here. I like never use these stir sticks. Alright, let's get that out of the way. So, well, we'll stick that tape to it. Yeah, I got them from Rebel Broker. They've been really good to work with. I still follow them on Patreon too. This is why I don't make coasters, by the way. It's because, yeah. Stick to my mug. Alright, let's see. So these are the 2 fair ones that have not sold, but, you know, I want to make some, like, pop sockets, and I'm going to make some magnets. I have some magnets here that I put together. They're the ones that are in the, I just have magnets glued to the back. These are the ones that are in the thumbnail. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I have a couple here too that I just want to add like a layer to. I feel, does like this translate, you guys think? Does that translate? Is that something that you can tell what it is? I have a couple of rainbow ones here too that's going to turn into magnets, but I found that like the dark magnet, you can kind of see the magnet through it, so I want to put like another layer of something on the back of these. Probably either an opaque white or an opaque black. So I have these as well. Alright, cool. I did also ask my brother earlier, and he thinks it translates as well, so I'm just looking for another opinion, just to double check. Let me see here. So I've got those. So I have these molds. I've got these molds, and how do you get such clean edges on them? Clean edges on which? Oh, on the cat eyes? They're not actually that clean. If I hold it closer. Oh, if it focuses, it never focuses. It wants to focus closer. But they're not actually... there we go. Yeah, they're not actually that even or clean. I just painted them with acrylic paint. That's part of the reason I'm gonna... Oh, these, you mean. Yeah, I have molds. But yeah, so I've got these molds. And yeah, I'm not using pressure pot because these don't fit in my pressure pot. So we're just gonna do that. I was gonna do some dice today, and then I was like, everything else doesn't require the pressure pot. I don't wanna have to go and fill it over there and stuff. So we're just gonna do all things that don't require pressure pot. So all big molds and things. I was thinking I could turn these into magnets. I have a little kitty cat molds. And then I have like a couple of other things over here. I have like a set of domino, like this is for dominoes. I don't think I'm ever actually going to make the full set of dominoes, so I'm thinking I might just turn these into magnets too. But they're a little bit bumpy on the back, so I was thinking I would, I could have just sanded them, I suppose. But I was thinking I'd add another layer of resin and turn these into magnets. I also have this mold, which I've never taken out of the packaging. I'm debating whether I want to do some like letters for, I don't know, I could do keychains, I suppose. That feels a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Cliche, I suppose. It seems like something that is pretty common. I guess I could turn these into magnets. I just need some smaller magnets to stick to the backs of them. That could be fun to do, some letter magnets. But I'm not sure on that part. I do also have this mold we could do, but what are they called? Is it tessellations? No. What are they called? What is this thing called? I can't remember what it's called. There's a word for these things, and I don't remember what it is. I don't know that I'm going to use that one either, though. Alright, so let's decide on some foam grips. I have some little bats here. I'm looking for ideas for foam grips and magnets. So these are going to get turned into foam grips and magnets. I'm looking for ideas. I might do one or two with little tiny bats. Oh, it's right here. Just flung it across the desk. Just kind of matte. I have some different things I've made with bats, and then like kind of like a shimmery white behind them before. So I'm thinking I might do that. Maybe I'll make a couple. Probably would be easier that way. So, you know, because we're gonna have to mix up resin in colors to oh gosh, I can't grab it. That's not where I want that for sure. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Oh, I have butterflies here too. We could do like butterflies in one. Butterflies and flowers. Yeah, I just want to try a bunch of things. Pull out more bats. I do want to perhaps focus on mainly Halloween kind of vibes, because the next big convention that I'm going to is Halloween themed. I think we'll do some space and galaxy ones. We'll do a couple of bat ones. Not sure on the butterflies yet. I could pull out some gears as well. Could do something with those. What shape should we do for the bats? I did a round one. Should I do like a heart for the bat? Should I do a cloud? Should I do a weird, maybe not one of the geode ones. What con? I'm going to the Halloween Expo in Spokane. Spokane, Washington. I'm also going to, ooh, yeah, that's an idea. It's pretty, yeah, maybe have them act as moths. Let me see if I can get the thing to focus. I might have to just, I have a handful of bats. Let me just set these somewhere. See if I can grab just a single butterfly here. See if I can get it to focus this close. Yeah. So they're all this shaped in different colors. I do also have glow-in-the-dark ones, so that could be an option as well. I feel like glow-in-the-dark adds a little bit of spookiness. But no, I'm going to a new convention in November as well, called Dyerbrook. I have some information on that I should post at some point. We'll see how that one is. That one is gonna be interesting. It sounds like the goal is to have something between like a convention and a Renaissance fair. So it has, I think, kind of a darker sort of, the goal is more of a kind of a darker fantasy sort of thing for that. So yeah, I'm headed to that. So if you're in the Portland area, that's where that one's at. So you try making liquid core. Sadly, every time you seal them, 10 minutes later, air bubbles form and a crack forms in the glass. Why is there? Wow, it'd be nice if I could actually read the chat. There's like a emote thing that's in my way. Let's go over here. Okay. Air bubbles form and a crack. The crack in the glass is the part that's weird to me. Huh. I wonder if it's like the UV resin is just pulling on it oddly. Seems odd. Yeah, to be fair, that happens to me quite often. I often have to go back more than once with the UV resin to seal up any little spots that have liquid seeping through. Yeah. That's not just a you thing. Okay, I think we'll go with that for the bats. I could do 3 with bats. I might as well do 3 with bats. It's easier to do like multiples of the same design. Then bat. Okay. Because then I don't have to mix up as many different colors of things. So we'll do a few bats and a few of the like galaxy ones with the okay, actually I need this. Okay. Galaxy ones with the big space charms. And I'm probably going to be doing a design that I've done before for those, because ooh, bat flew away. I did some foam grips, and I did like a Petri with like purples and pinks and things. I thought those were pretty. And glitter. All right, so we'll do 3 bats, three of the ones with bats. My gosh, they're stuck to my fingers. I can't get the bats off. They're like static to my fingers. But yeah, the Portland one, the Dyerbrook one, I'm curious to see how it goes. It's one of those ones where I'm like, you know, it's the first year. This could either be a cool concept that you know, continues on, or this might just be something that doesn't go anywhere. But I think it'll be fun either way. I have a couple of local friends that are also local artist friends that are also coming, so that should be good. Oh, I'm gonna work on, speaking of the local artist friends, I'm gonna work on, I'm finishing up a video of a commission. I'm almost done editing that, and I need to send that off to the person. So I'm almost done with that, and then I think I'm gonna work on editing a vlog from like months ago that I just never actually got around to. See this? I think that'll probably be good to finally get to that. Let's see here. Let's get some of each color in there. I feel like you guys are rather far away. I feel like it would it be better if you guys were closer so you could see what I was working on closer. I don't have one of my little tripods down here. I have a regular tripod, but I don't like a little tripod down here. Let's do a cloud. Same sort of thing. Oh, I could do a little rocket ship. We'll do a little rocket ship. And a couple of stars. Yeah, I think that's kind of cute. Just do like 3, I think, in each. We'll just do 3. We'll put a moon in the next one. We'll just do a round one with a moon and a couple of stars. Yeah, that'd be cute. And then maybe a moon and a rocket ship. Wait, am I doing 4 of these? Yeah, we'll do 4 of these. I don't have a ton of use for these charms because they're just a little bit big and metal for using in things. Maybe we'll do a silver moon. They're cute. They're cute charms, but let me see if I can kind of show you what I've got going on so far. Never likes to focus where I want it to focus. There we go. Just putting some charms and things in there. So we'll do 4 of those. I have a bunch of just random little charms and things, to be fair. I have these like trees. I could put them like around. Let's try this. I have these these like tree sequin type things. I don't know if this is gonna feel too Christmassy or what, but I'm thinking, what if I have them kind of like around a circle, like all the way pointing inwards, and then I could do like maybe like an aurora borealis type thing, or just black with stars. We're experimenting today. We're experimenting today. Oh, there's a old piece of resin in there. I'm gonna try and I'm spreading them out unevenly on purpose. I want it to feel maybe a little bit more natural-ish. It's like you're in a forest clearing looking up. It's kind of my thought. I don't know, this one might be weird, but we're trying it. But yeah, I'm open to other ideas. We can put pretty much whatever we want in these. Yeah, kind of like that. We'll try that. What else have I got? I mean, I've got just all sorts of things. I have glow-in-the-dark glitter. We could do something with that. We could do flowers in one, or 2. Oh, should I pull out? I'll pull out some of my brightly colored flowers. I like these flowers. They're so pretty. And some of them I think are probably flat enough that we could. I might have to do 2 layers of resin, but oh, flowers. These aren't going in. Sorry, I'm just thinking these aren't going in the pressure pot, so I'm gonna have to. So air is gonna get trapped in the flowers really easy. So I don't know if flowers are. I mean, let's try it. Let's put some flowers in. We'll see what happens. Should I do a specific color? Should I just do like red and pinks and oh, I could do. Oh, what if I did like a. Remind you of a fairy circle? I don't know if should I do them in a circle? I was just debating doing like, kind of like a rainbow of flowers. Just like, kind of blending them almost down the way. You know, I think I want them to face upwards, and then if there's, that'll be the top. Whatever. I am trying to... I see a little orange one. Oh, I found 2 little orange ones. Just on accident. 2 tiny orange ones. Ah! Run away, orange ones. Yeah, these are easier. You'd think these would be easier to manipulate, but apparently they're not. If the Connors Ren Fair likes to do some Viking horns, that'd be kind of fun. I think, to be fair, I think that it's, when I say Ren Fair, I'm not saying kings and queens and Vikings kind of vibe. It sounds like it's going to be more of like a dark fantasy sort of vibe. But it's going to have some of the Ren Fair elements of like actors and creating kind of like a setting. That's what I'm getting anyways from what I've heard. Is this one small enough? Yeah, that's true. It is fantasy-ish. Yeah. All right, let's move to green. I wish there was a darker green. All of these are like very it's like a very pastel-y green. I want a little green one to kind of mix in here. I'm probably putting far too much time into this single one, but that's okay. Get up. Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah, I should definitely do some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. We were talking about that in the Discord the other day, about movies that we watched on repeat as kids, because that was one of the ones I watched on repeat as a kid. Oh, kind of a weird green one that hasn't. Let's add some teal. Couple of little teal ones. Yeah, that's I should definitely do that, because I'm doing the Halloween Expo, and then I'm doing the Dyer Brook one, and that's something that's, you know, popular enough that it'd be it would definitely fit probably the demographic of people that are going to go to both of those places. Oh no! I dropped the pink purple. I just want one more. I want one more like pink one. It's kind of flat. Do I have a flat one? This one's somewhat flat. Move the blue. Alright. There we go. And those are all, I'm sure, going to move around a ton when I pour resin over it. But that's okay. Alright, someone did say we could maybe do some like butterflies like they're moths or something. So we could try one with butterflies. Do black ones too. I have like all sorts of different colored butterflies. What should I just make like a white one and then paint it to look like Jack's face from Nightmare Before Christmas? Like, that's something I could do. That'd be pretty. His face is pretty easy to draw. So maybe we'll do that. We'll do that with the last round one here. I'll turn it into a Nightmare Before Christmas one. So this one's just going to be white. I'm going to set my white ink in there so I don't forget. Let's see here. What else do we want to do? I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to get filled either, because like they take a surprising amount of resin, I feel like. We're gonna mix up 200 milliliters. I usually do everything in 100 milliliter batches, but we're gonna do 200 milliliters of resin. I think that'll be enough for at least a few of these, but I just remember these taking a fair amount, surprisingly. Let's see here. Do I want to do butterflies? Do I want to do, I mean, we could just do some fun colors and stuff. I have, like I said, I have glow-in-the-dark glitter over here. I have like glow-in-the-dark glitter in all sorts of different colors. So we could just do some like glittery ones. That could be fun. We could also just do like a mica drop one. And put the butterflies away. Ah, no, my bats. My bats are running away. Come back. My bats keep trying to fly away. These are cute. I have like these little like metal bead things too. Use some of those. So I think some of these I'm just gonna do colors. Shapes and I like shapes and colors. So we're just gonna do shapes and colors. So I might try like some glitter. I do think maybe I'll add gears to one of them, but then maybe we'll do like a tealy copper color or something behind it. I don't know. I mean, I could do more of the ones like I was showing over here. These sort of ones that have like just a bunch of things in them. Could do some more like that, but I don't know that I want to put that effort in today. Do you think next stream, I think, we'll work on some trays like that, because I think that would be fun. Oh, that is something that I wanted to talk about. I am probably going to have to change the day that I stream, because I'm going to be working Saturday mornings. So, I'm thinking probably we will end up changing to, I'll just do 3 years, to Thursdays. I might stream on Thursdays instead of Saturdays. I don't know if that's better or worse for people, but it is what I got. But here's the real question is, what time should I stream on Thursdays? Like, should I stream it this time? Should I stream later? Obviously, I know there's going to be a bias because the people that are here are the people that are awake and have time at this time. Maybe not on Thursdays, but in general, it's not, 3 a.m. or whatever, in Australia or... Bruh, tell me about it. Like, if you... I'm trying. I would love to be able to do this full time. It doesn't pay the bills though. At least not at the moment. I'm working on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be working Saturday mornings for the most part. So Thursdays are probably gonna be stream days. But yeah, this time, or should I do it later? For CST, I don't know what CST is in relation to PST. Central Standard Time? Is that Central? So that's, is that 1 hour or 2 hours off from me? Two hours from now, okay. Yes, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Well, it is 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah, so, I mean, if I streamed at 2, you would be off at 4. Okay. So I'm thinking either streaming at, like, now. So this is noon for me. It's 12:30. Or streaming probably about 4 to 6 hours from now. So that would be 6 o'clock for you if I did it 4 hours from now. which would be about 4 p.m. for me. I don't know. I'm thinking about things. Because the thing with Thursdays is that I know people are working and stuff too. Makes it a little bit more difficult if you are at work to oh, I don't think I'm gonna. No. Let's see here. I'm just gonna do solid white. Would be better. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. To be fair, I used to stream 7 p.m. Wednesday nights. That was the time that I used to stream. That was before I got the part-time job. Now I work in evenings for the most part. I have kind of a weird schedule. I work 3 to 8 p.m. I'm going to be working Saturday mornings, but otherwise during the week it's 3 to 8 p.m. Which makes it so that I cannot stream at 7 p.m. on those days like I used to. Yeah, I used to stream twice a week back when I was on Twitch, and I did not have a part-time job. Someday I will be able to do this full-time, and I will go back to streaming more. Although one of those might be like a game stream of some sort. Not necessarily art, and I might not do it on this channel. That is the thing with YouTube. So I started out streaming on Twitch, and then I decided I wanted to do edited content, so I moved over to YouTube, so I had everything in one spot. The purple's kind of pretty. We could just do like some purple and some like maybe purple and black or something. I got these pretty flakes too. We could try some of these pretty flakes. We just try some pretty flakes. Let's just do some like pretty colors. I like pretty colors. Oh wait, I could dust. Oh wait, I can dust molds. Because these, I'm not gonna sand these, so I could dust the molds with some pretty colors and just make some pretty colored ones. Let's do one like that and see how we like it. I'll do a square because we haven't done anything with a square yet. Let's try this one. I'm gonna do the one that's far over in the corner here because I know this stuff gets everywhere. So if I can keep it from getting into everything else, that would be good. What I was saying though is that is the thing about switching from Twitch to YouTube is like on Twitch I kind of just streamed everything that I wanted to stream on, you know, the same channel. So I had everything in one spot. You know, if I was like, well, if I want to play Minecraft today, I can stream that and just stream it on my Twitch. Now that would be a little bit weird if I streamed Minecraft on my art YouTube channel. So everything's a little bit more broken up. Someday when I have free time again, I will do something with my gaming YouTube channel. I'm focusing on the art stuff though. I don't really do a lot of video games. They're fun like every once in a while, I don't find the time for them. Alright. What is that? Why is there a weird, there's like a couple of weird spots there that, like water spots or something where it's not sticking as well? Weird. Also, I was thinking it was really, if I look at it from this angle, it looks like there's not much there. If I look at it from this angle, it's like, oh, it is covered. It's a lot more covered than I thought it was. I am always, so I posted a poll on my channel yesterday. I haven't actually looked at it today. I looked at it yesterday, you know, after I posted it. But I posted a poll over there asking like what sort of edited stuff people like the most. Like, oh, I should have had streams in there as an option. There's limited options. You can only have up to 5 options in a poll apparently on YouTube. Which, I mean, fair. Otherwise things could get a little out of hand, but at the same time, it'd be nice if I could have more options. Ultimately, I think I'm probably going to just continue to make things that I think are fun. It's a balancing act of making things that I think are fun and also that I think other people will enjoy. I do want to do another tutorial video. I think I have a plan. I don't have it like all planned out, but I think I'm going to do a tutorial video at some point on working with florals and plants. Because there's some tips and tricks for that. But I have a lot of video footage to that I could probably edit first. But yeah, I want to do that sometime soon. That seems to be what people like the most, is tutorials. They definitely get the most views, that's for sure. Nice. Get a couple pieces of resin off. A couple little pieces of resin have snuck their way. Alright, and then I'm gonna try and get the sides all sparkly. That's the hard part. Hello! How you doing? I was just talking about how I'm probably gonna be moving my stream day to Thursdays. And I'm trying to decide what time would be best for folks on Thursdays. Because I could keep doing it at the same time, or I could go a little bit later. So if you want to weigh in on that, that's where we're at on that. And then I was also talking about, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I mean, I was just talking about YouTube. Guys, I don't leave my house 6 p.m. EST. That would be, oh, that'd be 4 p.m. No, that'd be 3 p.m. for me. Because you guys are ahead. 4 hours. 4 p.m. for you. Yeah, I was debating doing, I was thinking maybe somewhere between 4 and 6 p.m. PST. I'm on Pacific Standard Time. So maybe 4 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, I think that's good. Should I do another one? Should I do another one in a different color? Those are kind of fun. Let's do one more. I'm going to do this one. This one goes between like purple and green. Woo! That's exciting. It's just like missing a piece. Let's do our hexagon over here. I could do more than one of these too. Oh, the air compressor. Yeah, that's fair. That's exciting though. Sounds like you're really close. Dude, the pressure pot is like a game changer. I say while making things that I'm not going to put in the pressure pot today. That's the theme of today's things, is things that I'm not going to put in the pressure pot. Hopefully they don't get in my way, because I do want to make dice tomorrow. I have a commission I'm working on. There we go. Nice amount of that. But yeah, the pressure pot's definitely a game changer. I got a second pressure pot, and it is so nice having... I mean, it depends on, I would look at what the container is that you're using, what it's rated for. If you're using one of the Harbor Freight ones, 40 psi should be fine. It's rated up to 60, I believe. I wouldn't go all the way up to 60, and you shouldn't need to go all the way up to 60, but it's one of the Harbor Freight ones. Yeah, it should be fine at 40. I do my, I cast all my dice at 40, right? Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. Pretty sure those are rated up to 60. I would double check and look at it and see what it's rated for. 200 psi? Somehow I don't think that's true. Some 200 seems a little bit off for psi. I think you need to check your units. What is the other thing on the gauge? Oh, are you doing... No, it's psi. Kilograms per centimeter squared is smaller numbers. I think something's weird with your gauge. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, yours is also Harbor Freight. I'm wondering if you have a different set of units, because that sounds wrong for psi. Because, like, what? Tires are at, like, yeah. And that's true. As long as, I mean, you should have a release valve on there, too. Ah, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. There should be like a release valve thing on there, too, like an emergency valve, so if it goes too high, it will activate that. So you should be fine. I mean, it is still a pressurized container, so you want to be, you know, careful. But 30 psi, oh, okay. 30 psi, it sounds reasonable. Yeah, your mom doesn't want you to use it. Oh, do you mean in the house? Oh no, 30 psi is fine. Things should be fine at 30 psi. With my Harbor Freight one, I usually set it to 40 and it gets down to about 30. 24 hours later, it loses a little bit, and it's fine. 30 psi should be good. But yeah, it's a pressurized container, so you know you want to be careful with it and stuff. But you should be fine. It's rated for holding air pressure, and it's kind of what everybody does for resin. It's pretty standard. Yeah. No, 30 should be fine. Alright, we'll do those two with our, I will say that the pressure pot I got that is, like, made for resin casting, it doesn't leak. The Harbor Freight one, it loses a little bit of pressure over time, but the one that I actually got for resin, this built for resin, it holds the same pressure forever. Good color ideas to combine with a solid gold. You could do almost anything, like a deep blue or a deep purple, like a good, like, I mean, I always like, what's the word I'm looking for? Jewel tones with gold, like deep, rich colors. Is it California? I don't know. I got it secondhand. Where is it from? Someone had something explode in it. It wasn't me. Yeah, I got this secondhand. Does it say on the pot? Ooh, here's the pot. I don't know that it says. Yeah, this one's kind of a dark blue. It's also, this is only a, what is it, 5 gallon? Is that right? 2 gallon, right? There's the 2 gallon and there's the 5 gallon. Is that the right sizes? I don't remember. But yeah, I got it. Probably California one, yeah. No, I got it secondhand. Someone was selling it. I think because they got one of the bigger ones. 2.5, yeah. So I just have 2.5 ones. Perhaps someday I will get a 5 one so I can do bigger things like these, but these just don't quite fit in there. Okay, cool. So I think we've got things figured out for the most part. I do need to figure out. There's a 10 one, but I don't know that I'll ever need that. Like the 2.5 works well for me at the moment, just because I'm only really making 3 sets of dice at a time at most, and those all fit in there. But if I wanted to do some bigger things, it'd be nice. Let's figure out some colors. So for the space ones here, I'm gonna do a Petrie. So let me pull out like a blue, and I think I did a blue and a pink, and I did a purple, but let's do one of these purples maybe. Actually, I probably don't need to do a purple because I have blue and pink. Should I do like a teal? I'll grab this one too. This one says it's green, but it's kind of more of a blue teal color. So do those with white. We're gonna put, and that also I want holographic glitter. We'll do a little bit of holographic glitter. That does mean I'm gonna need a mixing cup for that. I don't know that that mixing cup's gonna be big enough, but we'll try it. It's probably not. That's okay. And then the bat ones, I think I want to do clear with kind of like a mica drop of shimmery, sparkly ones. Maybe some like interference powders. Maybe like the blue. Should I still do blue and pink? I guess I'm on a blue and pink kick. Or I could do like a gold interference, like an interference gold. Like a sparkly interference goldie. I don't know why I'm showing them to you. They all look white on camera. They're all white and then they like shimmer different colors. This one shimmers gold, this one shimmers blue. Maybe, I think, or just blue. Could just do blue. Could do blue and like some. I have done a little bit of black ink in there in the past, and then it kind of spreads out, and that looks kind of cool. So we'll do a little bit of black ink as well. And then we'll do blue, and then I could do some of these flakes in there as well. Should I do that? Like a little bit of the, oh wait. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna want all of these to be opaque. No, actually they don't all need to be opaque. I do want probably some of the bat ones to be opaque at some point, but that's okay. Maybe we'll do a little bit of the flakies in there. We'll put that in there as well. I just grabbed out purple foil because I thought it was pretty. I was just gonna mix up some purple foil in something and pour it. What should we pour that with? Should we do something else with that as well? Maybe I'll just do like a bunch of glitter. I rarely do like glitter stuff. But we could just do like a bunch of purples. Why not? Might as well. And then I had glow-in-the-dark glitter here. Could be cool to do. I mean, I could do the. All right. Hopefully, you get your PC problem figured out. But thanks for stopping by. And then these ones are just gonna be black. I think I want an opaque black. And then how do do the glow in the dark glitter. To be fair, it's probably good that I have some like open spots too, because then if we have any like leftover resin that's mixed up, we can pour those into there and get some weird mixes of things. Pinks and, I guess I'm doing a lot of pinks and blues and purples. I kind of want to do, maybe I don't want to do purple, because like we've got kind of a blue here, we've got pink here. Maybe I want to do like a red and gold or something. Or, you know, something that's not just, I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of purple going on here. We could do, or green. I don't know, I feel like we don't have any like red. We'll do red. Just red with maybe like a gold mica drop. Why not? That sounds good to me. And then I do need to figure out these, because these ones I think I'm just going to, do I want to do black on the back or white? I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be making white anyway, so we'll do white, because we're going to do a white thing there. I think I'll just mix some of this glitter together and then maybe swirl in some inks or something. Is that pretty much it? Don't know what I want to do with that. So let me just go through. I have this, these. So the flowers, I'm just gonna do clear. I could do a little bit of shimmer in there, I suppose. Do a little bit of shimmer in with the flowers. Oh, that's kind of a pretty combo. So I just realized that this has like gold foil and red glitter in it, and that's kind of a pretty combo. I could do gold flakes in there too. I'll do a little bit of shimmer in with the flowers. And then the trees here, I don't know what I want to do. I was thinking I kind of want to do like, I almost want to do like a moon. I wonder if I could just do like a drop of like shimmery white in the middle and have it stay a drop, and then come back later and do black. Or maybe do I want to do the whole, how do I want to do that? How do I want to do that? Or I could do, what if I did one of these behind it with black behind that? That might be pretty. Let's try that. What colors do I have here? And then I have this one over here. Let's do the like kind of greenish one. Well, let's do that. We're gonna try it. Like I said, we're just doing experiments. I feel like every resin project I do is an experiment, to be fair. Okay, is that pretty much everything? I think so. Let's get some things put into some mixing cups so we're ready to go. Okay, this is for the flowers. We're just going to do a little tiny bit of shimmer. There's that. I just pulled, I don't know, I'm just going to add some glow-in-the-dark glitter, and we're going to see what happens with this one. Like I said, I might add some ink and stuff. These ones are also pink and blue. Should I go for a color other than pink and blue? I don't know why I'm in such a pink and blue mood. I'm always in a pink and blue mood. I just like those colors together. Oops, I've probably added far too much. I mean, sometimes I have a plan, but it's like, even if I have a plan, it's always going to be a little bit of like a mystery how things are going to turn out, which is part of the fun. And sometimes it's just, I feel like it's a better way to treat it. It's, you know, that way I'm never like upset with how things turn out too. It's just like, well, I learned something there. Good to know. Now I know a little bit more for next time. And that way also I don't feel like I can't try things just to see what happens. what did I grab? I'll grab that for the trees. Let me grab another mixing cup. I'm gonna grab a few of these. I use these mixing cups often enough. I'm just gonna grab more than one. Because this one I was gonna do some of this behind the trees. Okay, the stir stick. I might mix it with black and then do an opaque black behind it. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna need a ton of this though. So we're just gonna add a little bit. I just want to add some sparkle. Also, I just want to use these in everything because I just got them and they're pretty. And they're pretty and sparkly. I like pretty and sparkly things. Okay, we've got those. And then I was gonna do red foil and then a mica drop. Let me grab. This seems like a pretty clean mixing cup for the gold. We'll add some red foil here. Could also add some red glitter. That is something I found, is that like having like different sizes of things definitely makes things feel fuller and more done almost. So like that is the nice thing about foil, is because it breaks up into uneven pieces. So it feels like there's a lot of different things going on. But even with just the foil, sometimes it's nice to add a little bit of just like glitter that's at a set size. Is this the glitter I want? That's not the glitter I want. This is the glitter I want. That's not the glitters I want. This is not the glitter you're looking for. Okay. This was the glitter I wanted. And it has a couple of different sizes of hexagons in there. Oh, hey, it actually focused for once. So we're gonna add a little bit of that. Okay, just a little bit. Just a tad. I also like that one because it matches like in color pretty exactly with the foil. And then we're gonna add some gold. For a mica drop. A little bit more. I don't think we're gonna need very much of that. It doesn't take very much mica to do a mica drop. And then that's gonna be white. Black. These ones I want to do kind of like a drop for those as well. I'm just gonna, it's kind of fun to clean these out sometimes when they come out cleanly. All right. I am at kind of a weird spot, I think, with my YouTube videos. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the YouTube video conversation that I'm constantly having with myself. I think I'm at that point. You know the like, have you ever seen that graph when it comes to like art, where it's just like you're getting better at it, but you don't have an eye to see like quality, basically. Like there's a point where you're just like, man, I really like what I'm making, and then you get to a point and you're like, oh darn it, the stuff I'm making is terrible, because like you kind of get ahead of yourself almost with how you view, you know, the flaws and things. It was an interesting graph. It's not like necessarily accurate or whatever. It was just kind of like a example. I feel like I'm that way. I'm at that point a little bit with my YouTube videos where I'm just like, man, I wish I was making these better than I am. But also, I don't have the skill to do that yet. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, my rhythm. I know I've been doing it for like a year now, but even then, I'm just like, these could be better. But I need to figure out how. Okay, so that's for the bats. Because we're going to do kind of like a mica drop with that. I do need a big mixing cup for that. That's going to be our solid black, our opaque black. And then we want some, we don't want very much, honestly, of this, the holographic glitter. A little bit of this goes a long way. Really does not take a ton. Maybe a little bit more than that. I'll add more if I need it, but it doesn't need very much. Oh, I need black. That's the other color that I need to put in with the space stuff, of course. Of course I need black with the space stuff. That's what I'm forgetting, but that's fine. I have my black out already. So, I probably need to put more black ink in here. I should get a new bottle. There's nothing there. Okay. So, let me think here. I think we're ready to mix up some resin. I think. Make sure everything has stir sticks. And then we'll go get suited up for resin. I think that's everything. I'll put this away. Okay, yeah, I think we're ready to go. I am still debating whether this is going to accurately measure my resin or not. I'm a little bit concerned with that. Let's just go for it. If it makes a mess, it makes a mess, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. Alright, let's make some resin. Let me grab my safety equipment. I need to decide whether I want my sweater on or off. That's always the difficult decision. So, respirator. Gloves, if I can get them out of the box. I just need to, there we go. Alright. This on. I've taken to checking my respirator now to make sure there's no spiders in it. There haven't been any spiders in it, but we've had so many spiders in the house recently. I'm just paranoid, like, especially in the basement, which is where I'm at. Okay. Speaking of spiders, oh my goodness. I don't know, it seems like it's spider season or something. There's just a lot of spiders around at the moment. Okay, I'm going to be a bit muffled for the rest of the stream. Sorry about that, but better safe than sorry. I want to protect my lungs from resin fumes. Ugh. Also need to scratch my nose. Ugh. Okay. Make sure that's sitting correctly. Alright, so I'm going to mix up 200 milliliters of resin, and then we're going to try and divvy it up fairly quick. I have found that the only time that I've had my resin start to like set up, get like really hot and start to set up, is if I leave it in the mixing cup in like a big amount. So we're going to mix it up, and then we're going to try and divvy it up fairly quickly. I am going to go kind of quiet here for a second because I cannot talk and pour at the same time. So feel free to chat amongst yourselves, and then I will be right back. I need to get more resin. I will be right back to mix some resin and chat some more. Yeah. So close. So close. But not quite there. Yeah, one more little drop. There we go. Let's add 100. And then we'll add our hardener. Okay. Ooh, I'm hitting things. A little tiny bit more. I think we're pretty much there, but I want to add just one more little drop of the hardener. Okay, that's going to be good. Hopefully that is accurate. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully this will mix up and look correct and act correct. But got a lot of resin here, so this is going to take a minute to mix up. I'm probably going to add far too much air considering I'm not putting these in a pressure pot, but that's okay. Oh, so what are folks up to today? I think my plan, what was my plan for today? I might try and finish editing that the speed pour video that I'm almost done with of a set of commission dice. I think that might be first, no, that's probably not first planner sack. I think what I want to do is plan out the rest of the advent calendar dice. I have some dice for the advent calendars made. Also, I think this is going to be the last year that I do handmade dice advent calendars. They're just, yeah, I think it's just going to be the last year, which is fine. But I'm making 2 of them this year. But I think I want to plan those out and figure out what sort of inclusions I need to make. Because I had it on my calendar to make inclusions yesterday, but then I was just like, I don't know what I want to make. So I'm going to sit and think about it for a while. I also maybe plan out, I have some commissions that I need to schedule and get some more information on and that sort of thing. I think that's actually on my calendar for Monday, but I might do a little bit of that today. It's going to be I guess I'm working today. I guess that's what I'm doing. But yeah, what are other people up to? Anybody else up to any arts and crafts? I like arts and crafts. I do want to do some more painting at some point. Oh, actually, you know what I should work on today? I should work on organizing my office so I can move some furniture around. I want to, I think, move some furniture around in my office so that I have a better backdrop for streams and things. I think it'll just be easier to use, but I think that might be my first plan after I'm done streaming. Actually, probably food, and then maybe organizing my office a bit, because it's a mess. It is a mess in my office. It's still a mess in here, but it's a little bit less of a mess than it used to be. I'm actually getting pretty close, but let's. Hat here? No, that's just a shadow. Let me make sure there's none of part A or part B just stuck to the stir stick. Make sure there's none of part A or part B just stuck to a side somewhere. Oh, yep, there's definitely still some streaks in here. It's definitely not completely mixed. I'm gonna mix it a little bit more. How's that looking? That's looking pretty good. Let me get all the resin off my stir stick. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some more stuff done that's not dice. Honestly, I have I have more than 50 sets of unsanded dice sitting in a thing behind me that I really don't need to pour dice right this second unless they are for like something specific, so a commission, or I do want to pour some more random dice to add to my, I have a tray at in-person events of miscellaneous raw dice. That's fun to dig through. Seems pretty popular. So I want to make some more dice for that, but I don't really need to make any sets at the moment. I could just sand and polish, you know, some of the 50 sets that I have back there. That'd probably be wise. So yeah, I want to get some other stuff made, because I mean, to be fair, I've been doing, I don't know how interested you guys are in like the business side of things. I should probably do another video at some point showing my income, maybe versus my expenses or something. But I think this is looking pretty good. Sorry, I don't see any streaks in there. All right. When it comes to like making money selling things, I definitely make more at in-person events. Not necessarily like a ton, but like I make money at in-person events. Like I don't know, a 2-day convention I made about $1,000 or something. Most of the stuff that people buy is not dice. When I did Lilac City, yeah, that's true. There's some big expenses, especially some big initial expenses. Okay, let me see what I want to do here. I'm just gonna divvy this up with a bunch in each one, because I've got the resin for it. If I have extra, that is fine. For the bats, I don't want very much in here because we're just going to do like a mica drop. I'm divvying this up and then I will be right back. This for the trees. This is going to be for the backs of those and one of them. Okay. And then let's see, this one is for flowers. I'm just kind of guessing amounts, by the way, and then I will get back to talking about business things. But let me finish divvying. And then let me see here. Add some to here, and then I think the bats are just going to have clear resin, so let me add clear resin to bats. So, yeah, maybe I enjoy watching like those videos of people breaking down like especially artists and stuff on like YouTube breaking down, you know, where they make their money from. I don't know, I find them really interesting. It seems a little bit odd to like do, if that makes sense. Like, seems a little bit awkward on my end to be like, yep, here's how much money I make from, you know, different things. But at the same time, you know, I enjoy watching those videos, so I assume other people do as well. Actually, wait, let me pause. I want to add a little bit of black ink to these. Give me a second. But where I was going basically was in-person events, good way to make some money, but also no, I didn't sell a single set of dice at Lilac City Comic Con. You know, the handmade dice are not necessarily what sells. And that black, And then I'm going to add, do I want to add a little bit more clear? Just a little bit. Add a little bit more clear. Just to get it all the way to the edges. I'd like to break up this black a little bit. So I do want to make some more stuff that is not dice for those in-person events. And I want to focus on Halloween stuff because that's the theme of the conventions that I have coming up. Let me just make sure that this gets all the way to the edge. Okay, cool. And then I think we're good there. Let's see, let's mix this up and we can add this in. This is to go with the bats. Kind of a mica drop, I think, but we'll see. I might spritz everything down. That's kind of a cool effect the black does. Let's see if I can bring you a little bit closer so you can see how the black kind of like spider webs. I don't know if it'll stay as it cures, but it kind of like spider webs out. Cool. Especially because I'm gonna drizzle. I guess both of those work. I'm gonna drizzle some of this sparkly stuff on here. Go with the bats. But yeah, that is kind of my advice for like in-person things, is have some stuff that's not dice to also sell. But no, I mean, if you have any questions about the business side of things, I'm happy to answer questions. Like, I'm happy to answer questions about, you know, money and expenses and that sort of thing, or income streams and all of that. I don't know, I find that stuff interesting. And I'm trying to make it work. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not making enough to cover my bills. I'm making enough to cover expenses of the actual dice and resin stuff, but not making enough to actually cover bills with just this. I might be able to if I did more in-person events and stuff, but honestly, I like in-person events, but they're tiring too. You know what I mean? Like, they're fun, but so much like travel and setup and all that sort of stuff. Okay, cool. Back ones are done. What should we do next? Let's do this one next. This one is just our one with red foil, and then we're gonna do gold mica drop. Actually, no. You know what you need to do next? You need to do the one with flowers next, because the one with the flowers, we're going to want to have time for air to escape, so we can help that along. I do fully expect these flowers to move around as I, pour resin over them. Oh, actually, they didn't move around as much as I thought they would. I'm trying to pour it fairly evenly. Okay, we're going to give this a minute, and then I'm going to spritz it down. Hopefully help air bubbles pop on the surface. Okay, let's see. Should we do... No, now we can do the red one. I think I'll do one of the like geode-shaped ones. I like this one the best, maybe. Get the cat hair out of there. Darn cat hair. Well, that's a video I should do at some point. Oh, that'd be a good one for October. Just getting ideas now. I'll probably do two. I'll probably do two of these that have, should I do a, maybe I'll do a heart? I'll do a heart. Again, there's cat hair in there. Get out! Get out, cat hair! Get out! You're not wanted here. All right. I wonder, would people be interested in like more videos that talk about like kind of the business side of things? Like I'm just thinking about it. You know, I enjoy watching. I'm somewhat interested in videos about like, you know, income streams and how people have things set up, that sort of stuff. I don't know necessarily what all I would include in like what sort of videos I would do besides just talking about like income streams and expenses and stuff, but I mean, I'm open to ideas on that too. Okay, I've got some gold. I'll drizzle this in here. Hopefully sink to the bottom and do some cool effects. I'll do the same thing with our... Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to kind of keep it to one side over here. Just one half of the heart. Why not? Maybe we'll do something else in the other half. Okay. Okay. There's that. And then let's do the Petri next. This is going to be a solid black. So we've got our clear with holographic glitter in it. Yeah, I didn't add very much holographic glitter, and I think it's still going to be plenty. Just because it really doesn't take much to add some sparkle with the holographic glitter. A little bit goes a long way. Let's see if I can... Like, I just want a little bit... you can't really see it very well on the camera, unfortunately. But let's do these. Yeah, just a little bit of sparkle. Just a little bit of sparkle. Try not to drip in the other spots. There's something in my cloud one. I gotta get that out. There's in there. Man, it is so useful having a pair of tweezers. There's maybe a tip for people that want to do resin stuff. Having a pair of tweezers is so useful. The resin is dripping. You know what? I should do a video on just like materials. Like what sort of materials are useful for doing resin stuff. That would probably be good. Like, I could see that being something that people would want to know. Like, people say that they like tutorials and stuff. Like, yeah. That seems like something that's very kind of tutorial-esque. Ooh, there's a big bubble there. Get out of there, bubble. Get out of there. So I'm going to pick this up and put it back down. Try and get bubbles out. That's the thing with... That is what I'm trying to avoid, is bubbles, because they're not going to disappear. That's cat hair. That's not even a bubble, that's just a cat hair. Get those bubbles. Honestly, if they're not like right next to something, it's going to be easier for them to like... They kind of get stuck on things. They might not be underneath something, but they get stuck on things, the bubbles do. And so if I can get them disconnected from the item, they'll rise to the surface a lot easier, it seems like. So there we go. Let me spritz these down. Yes? Are you saying yes to the business type videos? Or to the doing one on materials type thing? There's some blue. Or just yes to all. Add a little bit of pink. And then I'm going to do some black. And then I think I'll add a little bit of the kind of tealy blue. A couple drops of black. Oh, that did not land where I wanted it to. This black, I think I need to get a new container of black because it does not like to come out of this one. It's hard for me to get a whole drop out. Oh, materials. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will add that to my to-do list. I have a to-do list of videos that are like, oh yeah, I should make that at some point. Okay, let's add our white. Get that cat hair out of there. But yeah, I have some like kind of empty-ish spots like on my to-do list. It'll probably be a couple months, but we'll see how these turn out. Petrie's don't always work well for me. I might add a little bit more, some of the darker colors over by this pink. Yeah. Can someone remind me about making a video about materials later? Because I like that idea. I like that idea a lot of doing something on materials. There's a big bubble here. You're supposed to pop when I spray you. The bats I think are looking pretty cool. Alright, this was for the trees, so let's add this. It's going to add a little bit of this, and then we're going to do a black background, I think. Is my plan here. I have a lot of that left over, I think. A lot of that. And then let's see, we've got white, and we've got, okay, we've only actually got solid white and solid black left to make. We actually, I think we're not using quite as much resin as I thought we were, which is fine. That's why we have some empty ones, so we can throw together some stuff last minute. Ooh, that is not nearly opaque enough. I think that could be even more opaque. It's still a little bit milky. I want more of an opaque white. It's okay, but it's still a little bit milky. I just saw a cat hair go in there, and now it's disappeared. Well, that's gone forever now. Or here's a question for you. Would you prefer a video about materials more than a video on how to use flowers in resin? Because like I could do the materials one first. I haven't recorded anything for the flowers in resin one. This is going to be solid white. Okay, and then these I think I also want to do solid. Should I do these white? Yeah, I might as well do them white, right? I might do these black, actually. I think I'm going to do these black. Just because I don't know that the white's going to be opaque enough to to actually do what I need it to do. We'll do a black background. That's fine. I have stuff to do black. Oh, but I can put white on these. That works out. Okay. Let's do some opaque black next. I actually need a fairly sizable drop of this. This is quite pigmented and it's quite opaque. It doesn't usually take very much, but I have quite a bit of resin here, so I use a fairly large drop of it. Oh yeah, that's definitely plenty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this stuff is so opaque. It's almost impressive how just like one little drop of black gets so opaque. Like you can't see that stir stick at all. Okay, well, this is going in here. It's going in here. These are the ones that I dusted the insides. Let's fill these ones up pretty much all the way, because I have stuff dusted pretty much all the way. Alright, there's that. There was something else I was going to use this opaque black for, wasn't there? I don't remember. I don't remember what the other thing was that I was going to use the opaque black for. This one just needs clear. This cat one. Just a little bit of clear too. I don't want it dripping off the side. I do want to make this one as clean as possible because this is the front. So I'm going to try and get it all the way to the sides so that it's even without going over the sides. And then I'm going to spray it with a little bit of the rubbing alcohol to try and pop bubbles, and then I might add a little bit more resin if it feels like it's not, you know, domed quite enough. And the reason that I set this on top of a mixing cup is because that way I can pick up the mixing cup and I don't have to grab the actual thing. Would love the video about materials first, for example. Time. Oh, so maybe where to source some of the stuff too. To be fair, you can get a lot of stuff just on Amazon. I'll be honest here. You can get a lot of things on Amazon. That seems alright. Set this up out of the way. Of course, I don't know where you are, you know, globally and all that, but some stuff off to the side. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, that's right. These ones. These ones I was going to do some opaque black. Hopefully this doesn't make them too dark on the other side or something. But I just want enough that it doesn't feel, the magnet doesn't feel out of place type thing. Yeah. Trying to not get resin on the sides of it. Especially black resin, which doesn't quite match the bright, colorful nature. The problem is that wherever I set my fingers, it tries the resin tries to like pull to them. So when my fingers are touching the sides of the thing, okay, I'm gonna hold it like this, I think. No, it still just wants to move around a little bit, and that's okay. Can you see okay? Oh no! Lift you up a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna move it so that you guys can see better because I don't think I'll be able to work and do it there. I'm just going to hold this wherever it's the most comfortable. And there we go. There we go. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm hoping that that ends up fairly even. Seems like it's tilted a little bit down in one corner maybe. Okay, this one doesn't have a lip, so this one might be a little bit weird. Guess we'll find out. I'm hoping that this one doesn't like end up going over the side and getting everywhere. Yeah, there's some air bubbles here too. We'll see how this one goes. This one might cause problems. We'll find out. I'm getting quiet here because I'm concentrating. I am trying not to spill this resin everywhere. And I'm very good at spilling resin everywhere. It's a unique talent that I hold. I'm getting resin absolutely everywhere. But in this particular instance, I'm trying not to get it everywhere. Okay. And again, I just want kind of a solid color on the back here. Because the magnets, you could see the magnets through it. And that's part of the reason I'm doing the dark color too. Is because the magnet's a dark color. And so it'll blend in with the dark colored back. Even if it's not, you know, completely opaque or whatever. I don't really have to go all the way to the edge, I suppose. I just want it to, like, look even. From the front. You know, it doesn't really matter what it looks like on the back. As long as it looks even on the front. Alright. There's those. Those are up out of the way. Let's see, I got some glitter. I got some glitter here. This is my glow in the dark glitter, and I'm thinking we'll do this glow in the dark glitter and then maybe like some inks in there or something. Oh, this would be cute in the cloud. I should do this glow in the dark glitter in the cloud. It's a glow cloud! All hail the glow cloud. It's been so long since I've listened to Welcome to Night Vale. I know it's still, I think it's still going too. I should go and listen to that at some point. Maybe it'd be good to have, usually I have like YouTube videos on in the background while I'm working on things. Maybe it'd be good to have like, do some podcasts. It's been a while since I've listened to some podcasts. Oh, let's see, what colors do I want here? Maybe just white? Should I just do white in here? It might be kind of cute. I could, oh, what if I piped in some like splotches of the opaque white? Let's try it. See how it looks. It's thin enough that I don't know if it's gonna show up as like splotches, but experimenting. I might just add white to the top here. Alright. I call that good. I think it might be good with the white. But we still have some left, so we can just throw this into maybe one of the things over here. Maybe just this one right here. I'll get all the glitter out of here. Get into my thingy. And this is the glow-in-the-dark glitter. I do think that, like, I can kind of see where some of them are not really that sparkly. They just kind of look like something that's glow-in-the-dark. I expect that not all of the glitter in these mixes is glow-in-the-dark. I think it's probably a mix of sparkly glitter and then flakes that are glow-in-the-dark. That's my guess here, but still, it's fun. It's fun to have quote-unquote glow-in-the-dark glitter. I have some fun materials here that I should really use more than I do. Oh. Excuse me while I swallow my spit wrong. And all of our sparkles. There's still a lot of sparkle in there, but that's okay. It's okay. We're not going to get all of it out. Oh wait, I wanted to do a cat. Maybe with the opaque black and then like some sparkles over the top and have a galaxy cat. So let me try and get this black to fill in here. That's going to be the back. The black is. There's some like really narrow spots here, so it's kind of hard to get the resin to go into the little tiny tail and the paw and things. I might do a couple of these. I tried to mix resin with the heat change color liquid, but that causes it to stay rubbery, so. Oh, the heat change, yeah. I think the way that I've seen people do it with the liquid stuff is they made like blanks, and then they put it on the outside of the blanks, and then put those into dice. I do have some heat, you can get heat change powders, but they're not going to be nearly as fancy as like the mood ring stuff. So you can get stuff like this where it's, it's black and then at a certain temperature it turns pink. But all of those ones tend to be just between like 2 colors or so. It would be kind of fun to get some of that like mood ring stuff though. Which is what what are you looking for? The stuff that goes between like 2 colors? I only have 2, I think. I have a black that goes pink and then a teal that goes white. Over here, unless I these free samples. Oh no, I have a couple of free samples apparently. Of a violet. It just says freebie violet changes. I don't know what it changes to. I don't remember. I haven't really used it. Oh, it doesn't heat up through the dice main mold. Huh. Yeah, I don't know a good solution for that then. I haven't worked with that stuff myself, so I'm not sure. It does look cool though. That's probably why I haven't seen more mood ring dice like that. It's probably just difficult to get it to work. I just want to make a couple of galaxy cats. I just had an idea to make galaxy cat, like here's the little cat mold by the way. Little cat, it's just like reaching up. I think I make cute earrings or something, but or a necklace. I don't know, I just had the idea for galaxy cats a while back, and I'm like, wait, I can make them now. I have a bunch of black and sparkly colors. I can use some of my leftover resin. And I think it'll work out fine. Well, it's getting resin into that tail there's proving a little difficult. Alright. I do want to try and make sure there's no big air bubbles trapped in there. Alright. Got a couple of galaxy cats that I'm going to make. Thing maybe spray it on, then clear coat it. Make a 3rd layer. Yeah, I guess you kind of have to. Put everything down. So galaxy cat. Let's add some some sparkles. Add some of these sparkles. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. Let's see if I can show you the. Reminds me of like Dichroic glass stuff. It's not in focus, but yeah. I'm gonna have to do more with this stuff on a black background because that's pretty. I might just leave it like that, kind of subtle. I kind of like it like that. At least one of them. The other one I might not go as subtle. But we could definitely do something here with some of this. Should we do the last part with this stuff and then black? I guess to be fair, that's kind of what I did with the trees over here. My plan was to do, I should probably let the trees cure and then do a full layer of black, shouldn't I? Probably. Well, but I will do kind of a mix of, oh wait, I could do, so I have the sparkly stuff. I have kind of like these geode shapes over here. I could probably do like a geode sort of shape. Just kind of put it around the edges and the and then we're going to add our black. This is giving me a chance to experiment with some of these new pigments, which is fun. Should I add some white in there too? I could do like a ring of white. That might be cool. We'll see what happens. This is, like I said, this is all kind of experiments. If some of these don't turn out, honestly, to be fair, if some of these like turn out in ways that I don't like, I can still put them in my, you know, I can still put them for sale and stuff. Because even if I don't like something, sometimes someone else loves it. Like that is also one of the kind of fun things, I suppose, about making dice and stuff. And that's also part of the reason I try not to like badmouth things that I've made. Is because I know that even if I'm not a huge fan of, you know, the style or whatever of something, someone else is probably going to like it. And I don't want to make them feel bad for liking it. So if I'm just like shitting all over my own work, that's just going to make someone else feel bad. I don't want that. Alright, so we'll see what happens with that. That might end up sparkly and cool or completely weird. I still got clear. Should I do, I'm just debating here what, spritz down some more. There's a cat here just straight up chilling. Get out of there. I'm thinking maybe I'll try a little bit more to this Petrie. Maybe. Add some more to this Petrie. Kind of pulling away from the sides a bit. I'll add another drop of pink. And over here where there isn't really much. And I'll add a little bit more of, I mean, I'll do blue, I think. I'll do blue just because it seems the most neutral almost. Adding some around the edge. And then I'll add a little bit more white where I just added things. I'll add a little more pink to that one too, maybe. A couple pink, oops. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's see. Let's just mix some things together. I've got some pink in here, so we're gonna put some of our sparkly stuff in here where I spilled the pink. And have it mixed with that pink. Yeah. Those will be pretty together. Why not? And then we could do, should I drop some other ink in there too? Ooh, maybe I'll do some yellow. I've been in a big like pink and yellow mood recently. I like this like bright pink with like a good yellow. Where's my yellow? Is it the golden or was it the, oh, it's the lemon, I think. I think it was the lemon yellow that I've been vibing with. I'll swirl that around in there a little bit too. And do the pink and the yellow. And then I think I probably should add some white to make it kind of opaque on the back. And then we will see what happens with that one. Could be cool, could be weird, as with all of them. Alright. Oh, I should not scratch my face. What do we want to do next? Should I do, maybe, I'll do some black behind the glow in the dark stuff. Get it to go all the way to the edges. And then I'm going to add some black. So we can use up our opaque black over here. Because I think things are starting to get a little bit thicker. The resin is. It's been a little while probably since we mixed this up. Stir this up a little bit. I expect all of the glitter in there will sink to the bottom anyway. The big glitter flakes like that tend to. All right. Down again. I'll just plain white. Oh, there's a cat hair. There's a cat hair. My plain white one. I can't have that. Alright, so it's got white and a little bit of some sparkling ones, and I've got just some clear here. The clear here I could mix up into white and do the backs of these dominoes. Or I could do black actually as the backs. Should I do black for the backs? I'm just going to turn these dominoes into magnets as well, I think. So I could just do more opaque white. I guess it doesn't matter if it's all the same, right? Because I'm not actually making a set anymore. But yeah, I could just do more white. That's probably not a bad idea. It's just doing more white and covering these dominoes. So maybe I will do that, but let's see, before I do, let's do some clear in here, and I'll do some teal, I think. Teal and coppery colors with our gears. I wonder if I could do like a teal and copper Petri. I can never get Petries to work well in dice, but they work pretty okay in these bigger molds. At least they have for me in the past. They don't have, it doesn't matter if they sink as far. My teal. I should have a teal and a green and kind of rainforest green color. And then I think I have a, yeah. I've got a copper alcohol ink. I don't know that it's going to actually like sink at all. And I think it also, I don't know, starting to mix up. I might want to add it first. I think it's probably all going to float. But we'll find out. These are some greens. Add some teal. Okay, I think that clover is actually going to be the closest. I don't think I'm even going to add any of that. Oh, I guess I don't even necessarily need to add white, do I? Let's do a peach tree. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of the copper. And a little bit more of the clover, because I think that green color is a little bit closer than the teal, actually. And a little bit more white over that clover. There we go. And we'll see what happens there. Cool. And then let's see. Yeah, I was going to turn this into white, wasn't I? I've got quite a bit of. I don't know what else we're going to do here. What colors? Here's a question. What color am I missing? What color should I do something like? So I've got lots of blues and purples and greens, obviously. What other color should I put in here with like an ink? Probably. I do feel like this actually worked out okay with the amount of resin. I think I'm going to have a little bit extra, but that's fine because I'm going to do the dominoes. Let's add some more. Let's do another like Petri or something. What color should I do? So just do like a plain I could go more green, maybe. Let's go plain green. I could go, I mean, I've got some like golds and yellows. Should I do white on the other side? I feel like I should do red or something on the other side of that. I've got some actual red. Maybe orange? We don't really have an orange. Let's go for an orange. Maybe we have pink and yellow, but it's not quite the same. I might add a little bit of yellow. I don't know, today's a day for peach trees, I think. I'm just going at it with the peach trees. Don't know why, just feel like it. Okay. Oh, and then I should finish off this one here that's just been sitting here, like kind of half done. We'll add some white to this one. And then we will have these out of the way. I have some clear with holographic glitter in it. And that's about what I have left in the mixing cups here. And then I have a fair amount left in the big mixing cup that I did not pour out into the little inks. How do you keep your alcohol inks from bleeding into each other? I don't. I mean, what do you mean? Because like they're going to mix together a lot. Some of if I have it mixed into the resin, you know, you can mitigate the resin bleeding together some by pouring it when it's thicker, but dripping it on top, I kind of just expect that they're going to bleed together a fair amount. I do try to kind of like separate them a bit, like I don't drop them one right on top of the other. I will put them kind of spaced out a bit, but No, they're gonna bleed together. Oh, hey, should I do a short on molding these? That's something I guess I'm kind of trying out, is doing shorts for unmolding things we make on stream. Oh, wound up spreading all over the resin, making it one color. Flowing like, look. Oh, I see. So you're saying that the ink kind of dispersed through the resin, almost? Alright, so I'm just going to turn this into white resin. And I'm gonna do these dominoes. We'll turn those into magnets too. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's the... So I use a very, very thick resin. Like, it's not very, very thick, but like my resin starts at like a honey consistency and just gets thicker from there. So I don't tend to have a lot of problems with things like mixing, I guess. Things tend to stay fairly separate. I wonder if it's maybe the resin that you're using. I wonder if it's just, is it like a really thin resin? But I don't know. I haven't had that issue, so I haven't really had much of a need to troubleshoot that issue, if that makes sense. So I'm not really sure. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate again and not spill things everywhere. That probably could be a little bit more opaque, but I don't think it's really going to matter in the grand scheme of things, since this is going to be the backs and you're not going to see them. Here's a question. So I want to, I want to give my stream like, like a cool overlay and stuff. And maybe like a new, like, starting soon screen and things. Just gonna make it a little bit more alchemisty. I'm still like kind of debating what I want to do. I'm wondering if I could do like an overlay that makes it look like, the screen is like a piece of ripped parchment or something. But what do you think? Like, should I just go for like kind of a pretty, like, I don't know, standard straight lines, fairly neat look, but just in like my shop colors, sort of, so like the browns and the golds? Should I try and make it look hand drawn? I haven't really, looked too much into this yet. Like, I haven't sat down and sketched up any ideas, but I've been thinking about it a little bit. That is something I want to do. I want to lean more into the alchemist sort of branding, I suppose, when it comes to my channel. Plus, I just think, make it things feel a little bit more cohesive and polished. Not necessarily polished, but like cohesive. I don't mean polished like everything is slick and elegant, but polished as in things feel cohesive and they feel like they match the vibe I'm going for. I feel like I don't have a strong vibe at the moment. Here's a question for people that watched my last video. So my last video, I had like a little like intro where I kind of talked about what I was going to do. Just like talking to the camera. What do people think of that? I'm thinking that it's kind of nice to like split things up a little bit more so that there is like a distinct intro, main section, and then end. But I'm curious what other people thought of that stylistically or formatting wise. Was it good? Was it just kind of like, ugh, just get to the stuff already? I don't know. Tried to keep it fairly short. And I realize that it's not what, you know, people come to my channel for, at least at the moment, but I think I want to do some more like challenge and experiment type videos. I think that was rated like the lowest on the poll that I did yesterday for like types of videos that people like. But like, you know, they're more work to do, but they're fun to do. It's fun to do things where it's just like setting parameters and just trying to make something. I realize that there's a lot more of a market, it seems like, for educational stuff when it comes to the dice making. People aren't as interested in maybe the entertainment aspect. I mean, people are, but like, there's definitely more of a want for information when it comes to the old dice making videos. Tutorials are definitely a lot more. They definitely get a lot more views on my channel. But I want to make stuff that's fun for me. And tutorials are fine, but they're not necessarily fun to make. They're not like unfun to make. They're fine. They're fine to make. I want to be helpful, but you know, it's not the most exciting to record. Okay. All right. Sweet. I think we got pretty much everything. And I'm not going to go throw these into the pressure pot, so I don't need to, oh wait, I still got resin here. Darn it. Okay, wait. I still got, should I just do another, I'll just do another space one. This is more resin for the space ones. We'll just do another one. I'll do a heart. Do I have a little gold rocket ship. Yep, we'll do that. Use up our stuff with the holographic flakes. Let's throw that last little bit in here. Yeah, this is definitely thicker. Oh, that should be the last little thing. We'll see how well a Petri works in here, because the resin's definitely thicker. But we're gonna try it. And we'll try a Petri in here too that doesn't have the space stuff. I don't know how well it'll work when it's thick like this. could work out well. Could be good. I don't know. Couple drops of pink. Oops, that's more pink than I meant to drop in there, but that's okay. And blue. And black. And some of this tealy blue. Alright, and then we're going to add our white. Alright. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And then what colors do we want to do over here? We could do some of the teal. Well, let's see if I can do like a teal and orange. This might work terribly. So we're going to do teal on one half, orange on the other, and then I'm going to try and drop some yellow in the middle. Try and drop some yellow in the middle. That ended up very Irish, didn't it? That's okay. Might feel a little bit less, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. And then I still have a little bit left. We can throw this into, I'm going to throw this into. Should I just throw it into our last opening here? That's fine. We'll just throw it into our last little opening here. And I think that's all of it. Oh wait, I have some shimmery stuff over here. Never mind, I have more resin. Oh no! There's more resin here than I thought. Oh, it actually turned out fine. I think it works out that I was going to pour a set of dice today, and then I decided not to because I didn't want to have to deal with the pressure pot since I didn't need it for anything else. So I decided I'm going to do that tomorrow, and it actually worked out because I had a couple of other things that I really should get poured. But it does mean that I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to set these while I work on those tomorrow. Because, yeah. This is where I need to work on things tomorrow. Just get out of there, cat hair. You're always in the way. Okay, let me spritz everything down. So I do still want air bubbles out. This shimmery stuff. Where do I want to use this? Honestly, let's go into the orange here. I don't know if that'll even show up or not. Add some to our heart here. Oops. And then we'll add our last little bit to our empty spot here. But yeah, I think we are going to wrap things up here for today. I might try and do another, what's the word I'm looking for? I might try doing a short again of unmolding things. It probably won't be tomorrow, but it might be probably the day after because I still have to edit things, and I'm very slow on editing. There's those. Let's add some color. We'll do some red. Should we do red? Is that what we don't have? We'll do red. Do some red around the sides here. Alright. so. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm just going to leave things as they are. They're just going to stay on the table here and cure. So I don't really need to put things into the pressure pot. I'm going to get this giant cat hair out of here though. And we'll see how things turn out. Let me spritz everything down one last time. There's a few bubbles in places. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So, I did have someone ask me on a video the other day how I get my gloves off. I don't know if this matters to anybody, but I will show you. Take one glove off my hand, and then I use this hand. Flip it inside out. It's kind of the way that you're supposed to do them. This is just rubbing alcohol. It helps break the surface tension and pop the bubbles on the surface. I've seen people use like a heat gun or a lighter and stuff too. I honestly just started using it because it's what I had. So I was like, well, might as well use what I got. So, and then I've just stuck with it. Never actually got a heat gun or anything. Yep. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I should be streaming next Saturday too. I think we're gonna do some more resin pouring stuff. Not diced. I think probably we're gonna make some little trays. But I'll see you guys then.